Hello, everybody, and welcome to Northwest Trenches for this week, episode 66.
Welcome to the Immolation Podcast. That's right, we're going to light ourselves on fire for Palestine. Let's
As you can see, the CGI fire has slowly covered this poor man's face, and he is melting at a very alarming rate. Logan, how are you this fine week of the, let's check's calendar, like
today it's the 11th. Recording this right after.
We're breaking the illusion immediately. Welcome back.
We're not. Listen, man, I've been a lot of things, but I am not a liar and I'm not a thief. Those are two things I won't do: is lie to the audience and steal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not true. I lie to like customer service, and I lie to like people, like store employees to get shit done for me. But I feel like that's different.
Dude, I love stealing. I love stealing from like big box stores, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Stealing sunglasses. I can get away with sunglasses. I have stolen sunglasses in reality.
A restricted phone number kept calling me all day today. And I picked it up once, and it's a Indian telemarketer guy, and he goes, "Is this Ronnie Guy? I need to know." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, here is what you need to do." And I just hung up right in the middle of his sentence. And then he kept calling me. He just kept calling me like 8 more times. And I was like, "I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry."
That's so cooked. Dude, you have the worst luck with Indians on the phone.
I know. Logan, if you haven't heard the other pods. Oh my God.
That's your fourth Indian on a phone story, I think you've told, and it's different. It's
different,
they're all different
every time.
Except that they're all bad interactions. That's the only thing that stays the same.
Yeah, most of the phone calls I get from Indian telemarketer people is, "Your resume is trash." Is literally one of the things they say to me every time. It's horrible, Logan. It's horrible.
Quote unquote people. Don't give them too much credit.
Oh my gosh,
that's
Logan.
True. Very true.
Oh my.
What? Goodness. They're telemarketers. They're subhuman. I'm sorry.
Well,
No, I'm not sorry. Them. I don't know anyone who would disagree with me.
You know who else is subhuman?
I'm not disagreeing.
Who?
I can't say that with a straight face.
All
That's too mean. That's too mean.
Settle down, Ulterior. Simmer down.
She's gonna beat me up later.
Well, actually, it would be my mom.
Actually, my mother.
He does that in the show. He says that. He says because I forget. It's at the. It's like a season finale, and so like they all are doing different things and not working at the fucking muscle man's teaching math at a college.
yeah, that is.
And he's like, "Now, so what's the square root of 4?" And Mordecai's like, "You know who else knows the square root of 4?" He's like, well, actually, it would be my mom." And then, like, Muscle Man becomes Muscle Man again. And he's like, "No,
awesome."
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
That's a real scene in regular show.
They brought him back with the brain rot.
Mm-hmm.
Logan,
sometimes that's all it takes.
Is there any specific topic you want to bring up?
Well, I mean, I mentioned Mass Effect to you.
Yeah.
But you said you didn't really want to talk about it.
Well, here's the thing. For the moment, I have no other topics. So I'm going to bring up Mass Effect. I don't know how I'm going to describe it.
Ronnie Guy played Mass Effect for the first time.
Yeah.
Shane, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No, but I was just thinking about this. Have they ever tried, like, if there's a guy and he was in, like, a vegetative state, tried, like, jerking him off to see if that would, like, bring him back?
I think people have had...
I think you're on
tried that.
I think there's been special movies, quote-unquote, with that plot in mind.
Are you talking?
Radio?
Are you referring to? Do you mean? Are you talking about pornography?
Yeah, special movie. What else is it called?
Pornography.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure there is porn of that. I'm sure it has been tried. No, I've never played Mass Effect, though.
All right.
Dude,
well,
you're missing out.
Mass Effect has this whole system to it, which isn't really a system until the second game, where you can either be a douchebag and just be a villainous asshole the entire time, or you can be a goody two-shoes the entire game. And you're like, don't do that. It's not good for the environment. You just say that like 100 times.
Whoa. That is absolutely not a correct description of that.
Logan?
There are your
two
two personality pathways. There's the Renegade and the Paragon, okay? Renegades are all about, let's try and resolve this peacefully, and there's a middle ground here. And Renegades are like, I'm a bully and I'm going to get what I want and fuck you. Jane would like that option. Also, you can have space romance.
You can bone an alien in all the games.
You can bone several aliens. You can fuck a blue bitch. You can fuck a purple bitch. You can fuck another blue bitch.
Dude, you can fuck every color on the gay flag, on the gay pride flag.
Actually, yes.
I think there's a pink one.
Or you could have a racist space girlfriend.
And
which is what
that is the unfortunate result that I got.
Racist space girlfriend?
In Mass Effect, there is a lady named Ashley, and you save her from getting her shit kicked in. And then near the end of the game, she is like, let's do it. And you could either say yes or no. And I just went, yeah, sure, whatever. Sure.
Yeah, I want to see some fucking tits.
Yeah.
Let's go. I want to see some tits. I want to be like Don Vito with that 12-year.
But this is 2007 graphics, so there's no nipple to this lady. It is like...
Wait, there wasn't a nipple on her either?
It is just plain skin on the ground.
Okay, dude, so I fucked the blue bitch, right? Yeah. And I thought, okay, well, she's an alien, and the way they breed and shit is through mind sex or whatever.
Hell yeah.
You can have real actual sex with them, but they're like, yeah, I get pregnant through the mind. And I was like, okay, whatever, that's stupid. So I was like, okay, I guess it makes sense why she doesn't have nipples. But I didn't know Ashley also didn't have nipples.
Yeah, Ashley has nothing there, dog.
Wow.
And then you do it, and she's naked and everything, and then she's like, wow, that was crazy. And then you do the final mission.
I will say, the sex scenes in Mass Effect 2, not as good. You don't see anything. No one gets naked.
There's no booba. There's no giant wang out of the guys.
The best thing you get is Miranda's tits, which, listen, Miranda's hot as fuck, okay? But the best thing you get is she, opens up her, her jumpsuit, and then it's just her boobs in a bra, and that's it. You get no bare ass. You don't even get a hint of tit. You know?
Yeah. So so far in the two of the games that I've gotten through, I have been hell yeah. I've been through just being the goody two shoes, pain in the ass writing of don't do that for both games now.
I'm gonna kill you if you describe it as that again.
But Mass Effect 2 writes it better and is more justifiable on why you're a goody two shoes instead of that's not diplomatic. Instead it's ooh,
I see what you mean.
Here's the thing. If I say this in a better way, then I get better results, which is a way better way of writing it than don't do it. It's not good, in my opinion. And then yesterday I started Mass Effect 3, or maybe the day before, I can't remember. I don't really like the story so far because somehow your awesome fucking guy or girl gets discharged just off screen. And now you are tasked to start a whole new squad and defeat the bad guy. Why was he discharged?
Well, sorry, I had to yawn. He was discharged because he was working with Cerberus, my dude.
Mm.
And he did he was like, I'm not following your orders, bitch. And then he went and he didn't follow his orders. And, military guys don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's even a line where it's like, for what you pulled, you're lucky that you didn't get sent to military jail. And I was like, that seems a bit extreme, but okay, whatever, man.
Yeah, I chose the Anderson guy as the ambassador of Earth or whatever.
So did I. Fuck that other guy.
And then the weird thing is that I think this is like an old school complaint, is that you choose that guy, and then it swaps it in Mass Effect 3.
Yep.
And I don't know why that happens, and it's stupid still.
Well, Anderson was like, Herm, Earth needs me, Herm, and then Udina was like, finally, I'm Indian.
Oh, nice.
So
just
I don't actually know his ethnicity, but
Shit.
his ethnicity is dumb retard because he's an asshole.
Yeah. So
like
next time, after I'm done doing all the goody two shoes run I can do, next time around I'm gonna be the pain in the ass dick. Just don't like anybody.
Bad.
I wanna punch you in the crotch and see you fall over type guy.
Whoa.
Yeah, you walk into a scene like fucking John Travolta in Grease.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, I'm a bad boy.
Yeah,
Like,
I slick my hair back. And
yeah, you come in
everything.
snapping.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, I'm a bad boy.
But yeah, instead of squeaky clean, your default name is John Shepard.
Yeah.
Instead of squeaky clean John Shepard, I will destroy the universe John Shepard, which is way cooler.
Yeah, you should name your character Dark John.
Dark John, this is a real issue. But yeah, Mass Effect 1, 2007 game, remastered in 2022, and they changed a lot of the gameplay, I heard. I'll give it like an 8. It's a solid 8 for me. Mass Effect 2 is like 3 times the game, way more impressive. I would give it like a 9.5 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, Shane, you should really play it. It's I think you'd like it a lot. You can be super racist.
Yeah, I've heard good things. A lot of people have game. I just don't play a lot of games anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time I beat a game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you ever pick it up, consider picking up. If you're ever looking for a game to pick up.
Yeah, I'll probably check that out sometime. I picked up Stray like last year, and
really?
I got pretty far in it. Yeah, but I have still to this day have not beat that game.
Oof.
But I'm like,
is that game like crazy? Like, is there a bunch of crazy shit that happens?
You're a kitty cat and there's robots.
Not really. It's a really chill game, honestly.
Oh, okay. Do you think Mary would like it?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, she doesn't like combat. Is there combat?
Technically, yeah, but it's not like combat. Like you have these little like fucking annoying ass spider things that fucking chase you and latch onto you and slow you down, but you get this like, I don't know, like a third of the way through the game or something. Or maybe it's early on. I don't fucking remember. But you get a measure to destroy them, and it's on like a cooldown timer, and it like basically does like an area of effect thing, and it kills them all. So there's not really like combat, but like you do have to like kill enemies, but it's not like in the traditional sense of what combat would be in a game.
Mhm.
I think she would like it though. The story's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll look into it because, like, just
Oh, and
for
the
reference,
cat has a meow button. The cat has a meow button. She'll love that.
huge. Blah, 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 blah.
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah, no. Just for reference, Mary won't even fight mobs in Minecraft. Like,
Oof.
she's scared of them.
Really,
Oof.
she makes you do it.
Dude, she's gonna
Yes.
have a tough time with a
Like,
Minecraft
yeah, it's-
movie, which we reviewed last week. Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
hopefully
so
she
tough
doesn't
for
get
her.
scared.
Yes, we reviewed that last week, not half hour ago.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let her get scared of Chicken Jockey, dude. Whatever you do, like, hold on to her when Chicken Jockey's coming. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to when it's
chicken
coming.
Chicken
jockey's
Jockey's no
gonna
joke.
make her explode internally.
Chicken jockey, and then she just dies.
Chicken Jockey.
Yeah, her eyes roll back and she starts shaking crazy.
Jockey.
Chicken jockey. Oh man. Yeah, outside of Mass Effect, I did say when you guys were talking about it in one of the Discord chats that I wanted to finish Arkham Asylum first, the Batman game.
Yes.
I did not. I did not complete that game first. I just went straight to Mass Effect.
Why didn't you finish Arkham Knight?
Arkham Asylum.
Whatever, same thing.
It's not, but I'll get to it. But the thing is that Arkham Asylum has a fight with, I think, the Joker, and the floor is electrocuted.
Oh.
So it's really hard to like not get my shit kicked in by the electric floor and actually damage the bad guys. So I have to watch like a tutorial sometime next week and try to finish that fight. And then the rest of it, from what I can tell, is pretty simple. So it's like shit, you know?
Yeah.
And also have to face giant roided out Joker as the main bad guy of that one. And that'll take a couple tries.
Did the Jonkler get... See, I've never played the Arkham series.
That's why you should. It is good.
Yeah, I've heard that. I'm not a huge fan of Batman. I don't know. It just never really clicked.
I'm not a huge fan of Batman after he's played like months worth of a Batman campaign for Wednesdays.
Well, that's different.
Uh-huh.
That's different.
You're in trouble, man.
No, that's different. You're in trouble.
Sorry for basically cornering you into talking about it since Shane has not talked in a hot minute.
I'm just taking it in and seeing where I can see, finding an opportunity to strike.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm like a wolf.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's hungry.
I'm like I'm hungry like a wolf,
Mm.
and I have wolf-like tendencies. You know, whenever I see an opportunity, I strike.
Ooh.
You know, and I was just waiting for the prey to be where I wanted, or maybe I'm more like a tiger because wolves are pack animals, and I'm more of like a lone wolf. But I'm more like a tiger waiting to pounce.
Ooh.
You know, really just cut in with something. So.
You know,
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, what's up,
That's
Logan?
a look into my twisted reality.
What's up, Logan?
What's the difference in strength between big dogs and big cats?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Stronger.
cats are ridiculous.
Okay.
Fucking, like, you look at, the biggest dog there is, the dire wolf, recently brought back.
Ooh.
Welcome back, dire wolf.
Yeah.
And you compare that to the biggest cat there is, the tiger. One-on-one, I would even say, like, a pack of wolves versus a single tiger. Tiger's just absolutely destroying them. They're insane.
Yeah.
They're just all muscle, and they're super flexible, and, like, just... Big cats are insane. And I'm sad that we will likely never be able to own domestic big cats.
Oh hell!
Although some people do.
Somebody tried to have a panther once, and It was just chilling in its house.
Yeah, multiple people have had chimpanzees, and then they get their fucking face and their genitals and their hands ripped off by it. So
I would be okay with killing all monkeys on Earth.
That would
I don't think we
include
should
you,
kill
though.
all of them.
I'm
I
not
think we
talking
should-
about primates.
I don't think we should let people fucking have chimpanzees as pets in any capacity.
Mhm.
No,
At all.
absolutely
Just
not.
leave them in the fucking wherever the fuck they are.
Unless you're like a rehab kind of guy, or like you have a license for it, like you're a handler, not just like it's not like a recreational pet. It's like your job to keep
No,
this animal.
Fuck that, dude. No, nobody should be allowed to keep them.
No, it's for like rehabilitation purposes. Like
No,
this chimp can't re-enter the wild, or it can't be in a zoo or whatever.
Tough shit.
Okay,
Tough
well,
fucking shit.
I think a majority of people would agree with me. Actually, I
Dude,
think my
chimpanzees are
opinion is the
evil.
popular one.
Well, yours is wrong because they're evil. They're like one of like few animals on Earth, I think, that can actually like wage war. Like they can like have a war. And like they've done that. They've like gone to war with other chimpanzees and they fucking mutilate them. And then you have like Travis the chimp who like fucking ripped a lady's fucking fingers off.
This is like the
completely...
fifth time we talked about Travis the chimp.
Dude, I think about Travis the chimp like all the time because I hate that motherfucker and I'm glad he's dead. I hate Travis the chimp. I wish he never attacked that fucking lady. I wish he would have just died. I wish there would have been another because he got out. He got out like 3 separate times before he went on his fucking Xanax rampage because they gave a fucking chimp Xanax, by the way, and they should have just shot him then because he was like fucking trying to kill the police officers like time number 3. And
by the way, they gave the chimpanzee Xanax.
They're giving the chimpanzees Xanax.
That's not good.
I thought Xanax was a relaxer.
Evidently not when you're Travis the fucking chimp ripping a lady's face off high on Xanax and trying to attack the cops. They had to cut that motherfucker down like Trayvon Martin, dude. They gunned his ass down like Trayvon fucking Martin.
Oh, I don't know if we talked to Logan about Chris Benoit before.
Chris Benoit?
Logan, you know about Benoit?
Yeah, I know about Benoit.
Oh,
okay.
Man, we can't give you news about Chris
murdered
Benoit.
His wife because of brain injury.
He also murdered son because of brain injury.
Yeah, he killed his son. And fucked up enough, he killed his wife first.
Yeah.
And he left his son alive for a little bit.
Yep.
And then he was like, I guess I'll kill the boy too, whatever, after like 36 hours. And then he goes over, he's a wrestler, works out. With, I gotta say, suicide is no laughing matter, guys. This one is, though, because Mr. Jacked fucking working out Benoit looks at a fucking lat pull-down machine and goes, "Damn, that's how I'm gonna kill myself."
He went out. He went out doing what he loved.
Yeah,
he went out exactly, dude, which is the most ironic way to go out. He could have done it any other way, and he's like, workout equipment. Let's do it.
And you guys know, I believe if we're looking into the future here, next week is Good Friday, right?
I got work
off.
off.
Bad Friday. I thought it was Dark Friday.
Next week is
evil Good Friday. Be like Bad Friday.
Next week, as of recording, which would be the week this part comes out, is Good Friday, and by technicality, we are celebrating Joe Flacco going back to the Cleveland Browns. That was news today. What a Good Friday.
Yep, I was at work. I was in a crawl space all day and running some copper pipe to some boiler lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was giving my wife some copper pipe the other night, if you know what I mean.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome. But no, and I'm up there, or I'm down there in this fucking dirty ass, fucking dark, cold, fucking crawl space doing this shit, and the guy I'm working with above me, he's like telling me what I should be measuring out because like we got to get this copper pipe level with these like nail fittings that we have screwed in to the boiler line, and So he's telling me what to do, and he's like, "Oh yeah," because he listens to ESPN radio on
Hell
like
yeah.
AM. So he listens to, I think it's AM 850 Cleveland ESPN with
Fuck yeah,
fucking
dude.
with fucking what's his name? Tony Rizzo and Tony Grossi and shit like that. And so he's listening to that up there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Joe Flacco got re-signed," and I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I kind of figured they were gonna do that." But I rather fancy ESPN 850 Sports Talk Radio. It's pretty nice. They do this one. I think it's called The Big Show. It's got this guy Nate Segura and I forget the other guy's name, Bo Bishop, and they have this other guy that comes in sometimes, Gibbe, and they're always giving him time, and they're always like, "What do you think, Gibbe?" give us opinion. But I really like that one. It's really funny.
I swear,
and they're always referencing Sopranos and shit. Like it was like, yeah, my son's gonna be heading to school one day looking like fucking Chrissy Moltisanti with some of these tracks. I get him on, like just talking about getting his son into tracksuits and shit.
Yeah.
Like not even talk the Browns or anything or the Guardians or anything.
I think last night or the night before, we learned that there's a guy named like DJ Big Dick and Big Daddy on the same show over here.
Really, on the same set?
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. This is future radio.
Yeah. They should have hired what was it, DJ Big Dick and Big Booty, was it?
It was like Big Daddy as the second name.
Oh, Big Daddy. Damn. If it was Big Booty, they could have booked a third guy called DJ Buttsack. That would be pretty funny.
Yo, DJ Buttsack?
Yeah.
That sounds like a cyberpunk
He's the
character.
headliner. He's the head. It's literally like if DJ Buttsex headlined that, it would be like a math equation. It would be like DJ Big Dick plus DJ Big Booty equals DJ Buttsex.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking awesome.
And they go, and then the show starts.
Yeah.
Welcome back to DJ Booty Sack. But yeah,
like
the Browns getting Flacco back means they're one step closer to being done with Deshaun Watson. And if we really tried to care about the Browns as much as we usually do, there would be a lot of applause here. But at the same time, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with Mr. Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah.
So you want to know my take?
I don't know anybody that likes him.
Yeah.
You want to know my take?
What's up,
I don't
Logan?
care about football, and I especially don't care about the Browns.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
lucky you,
Oof.
brother. You don't care about the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
brother.
If I was going to like a football team, it would be a team that actually wins sometimes.
Well, Logan.
Well, this weekend at Wrestling fucking Super Slam, I'm gonna take you to the downtown Cleveland Browns and clean your ass off the ring. That's the crowd cheering for me because they know I'm. Yeah. Isn't that your day? Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Logan's gay. Yeah, Logan's gay. Logan likes Shane loves the Cleveland Browns. He's so cool. He's so cool. He goes to the bar and gets blackout drunk and doesn't remember the football game, but he's still so fucking cool. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude. Crazy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Christ.
I would stay on the sports topic because according to next week's pod, it would also be the upcoming weekend of WrestleMania 41.
Nice, dude.
41. They've done this 41 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
41 years. They stopped doing the numbers for a while, and then Vince McMahon got in trouble for a bunch of shit, like literally shitting on a girl, I think.
Yes.
And,
Oh yeah.
and then he got fired, and then they put the number back on WrestleMania. So from WrestleMania 30 to 40, there was no numbers, and then there's numbers again.
The based
Why
Vince
was-
McMahon.
Well, I wonder what Vince McMahon's angle was, not having the numbers in there.
I think he just realized that people kept calling it the granddaddy of them all or something like that, and he was like, "It's not that fucking old. Don't call it that." And then he just yeah, and then he cut the number out, and everybody was like, "Well, now there's like a weird play button for 32, and no one likes it." And then the rest of them look kind of shit, and then whatever, dude.
Yeah, Vince Neil was just trying to feel young again. Like all the fucking Botox he injects in his fucking puffy ass fucking face.
Yeah, dude. Ugh.
Snack. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. He's getting married. That's a bad joke. I apologize immediately. I'm going to get in trouble for that one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I did. Is there anything fucking super fun? I think that there was.
How's your bearded dragon guy?
I don't know. He's looking at the wall.
Is he contemplating something?
Maybe.
Very pronounced little gentleman.
Yo, lizard moment? What?
Yeah, we're looking at our lizard friend here in Shane's
He's just
tank.
looking at the wall.
Or I guess it would be, what's it called? Terrarium?
Yes.
No, terrarium's like a thing that like you put a bunch of dirt and seeds and like bugs and shit in, and it's like an ecosystem. But what he's in is a lizard tank, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Actually, I think it is actually a lizard tank because it has a screen above it for the heat lamps and the UV lamp.
I believe Logan has a bearded dragon as well. I might be wrong there.
Logan has some other fucking thing. What do you have, Logan?
He has Yoshi, whatever Yoshi is.
A blue-tongued skink.
Yeah, skink. That's right. That thing looks fucking cool. I like that thing. It looks like a fucking dinosaur.
Snake with
Dude,
legs.
he's huge now. He's about 3 feet long now.
Damn.
Holy fuck. How big is he gonna get?
That's where he tops out. He's I think he just turned 2, actually.
You could get a monitor lizard.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of cool.
The problem with monitor lizards is they need like a whole ass room dedicated to them.
Oh, that's gay.
That's a little gay.
You can sleep in bed with you and Mary. It'd be awesome. It'd be like a dog.
They are. I mean, they're trainable.
Yeah, I know.
They are very dog-like, so I'm not against it. It's just, you have to clear it with Mary.
Yeah, there's a guy that had one of those, or he had like a few of them. There's this guy, he had like 2 or 3 of those fucking monitor lizards, and I guess he had a heart attack, and nobody heard from him in a couple days, and like these monitor lizards, I think like picked his bones pretty clean, all of his fucking meat on his body.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that at all. I do not doubt that.
Is that like, man, I just mentioned these guys in conversation before, but the guys that trained the tigers and then the tigers ate them?
I like when that happens. I think that's cool.
The Tiger King?
No, it's white tigers.
Netflix? I don't know.
The Sigmund and Freud or something like that?
Sigmund and Freud.
That's not right at all. Simon and Garfunkel, maybe? I don't know. Sigmund and Freud. A Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
Yay, nice way to tie that one.
Oh, man. Somebody was joking about Seinfeld recently, and they were like, what if Kramer was trying to get ready for a set, and he's right at at the stage curtains, and then he walks in and it's the Laughing Factory.
Oh yeah. What if before Kramer's N-word incident, do you think he like practiced how he was gonna say it in the green room before the show? He's like looking at him in the mirror saying it.
He was probably like pointing directly at himself,
Yeah.
and he was going
boop,
boop,
I was
boop
thinking
directly into his eyes.
I was thinking the same fucking thing. Yeah, I bet he did. I bet that's what Kramer did.
And man, it would have been really crazy if somebody spliced that entire performance and then him walking off back into Seinfeld in like a different scene where they're like concerned about him after the fact of one of his sets, and they're like, Kramer, you can't go around saying that. just to fill it all the way around.
Kramer, the horse is here, Kramer.
I saw the 3D model of the PETA A Horse Is Here. And it was really fucking cool.
Three-dimensional.
The horse was a complete skeleton.
The horse was here.
the horse is here.
Wow.
More at sound.
Wow. Freaking sweet, Lois.
Peter, Peter, my shirt is clear.
Penis. My shirt is clear, penis.
Oh my gosh. What's another thing here? Logan, you got anything, man?
Oh, to talk about?
Yeah.
I got plenty.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I don't have. Oh, have we talked about the? Do we care about cars?
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
cars are
hearing
not
about
gay
it.
on this show.
I'm
We can
okay
laugh
with hearing
about
about it.
I don't think
Have
we've
we-
talked about cars on here before, ever.
Okay.
Maybe
So,
when we mention
fucking-
Cody sometimes.
Have we talked like the Honda Nissan merger not going through?
I think we mentioned this the first time you were on here, like forever
We mentioned
ago.
the Nissan Honda merger, but that was only being talked about. Now
Yeah,
we have more information on it. It's not going through
yeah.
because, I mean, Honda wanted, in Nissan's eyes, Honda wanted too much control
Mhm.
over Nissan, right?
Mhm.
Which, I don't know if you guys have kept up with modern Nissan. It's not fucking great. It's pretty shit.
Pretty rough.
Their
Pretty rough
cars
right
are
now.
not that great.
Mhm.
I dare to say. So it's like you should give Honda a bulk of the decision making power, because you clearly don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really pinpoint what happened with Nissan, because they used to be pretty decent.
Well,
Like
everything's gone electric, but Nissan does it the worst, I think. But maybe that's just my opinion.
oh no, that's not what did it. I think, and this hurt the car industry as a whole, but perhaps Nissan got it the hardest. The huge push for CVT transmissions.
Yeah.
In theory, CVTs are super cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
CVTs stands for continuously variable transmission, right?
Ooh.
And they are supposed to give you the most optimal gear ratio for like any given time, right? So like, you have your gears, or the most efficient, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, with an 8-speed transmission, you only have 8 gear ratios. CVTs, because they're variable, they have an infinite number of gear ratios, and depending on how much you're pushing the throttle or the gas pedal, it will adjust. It's supposed to adjust to get the most efficiency out of it. In practice, it's dog shit. Okay, Mary, my wife, who was on quote unquote last week,
I like that.
she has a 2023 Honda HR-V.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy with it. I don't like. I think that's a different gripe that I might get into later. But
Okay.
her car, it's a crossover. Okay, it's like bigger than
Shane, are
a
you looking
sedan.
at Instagram Reels?
No, I'm reading the Seinfeld character list. There's this guy, Ping, and his description is a Chinese food delivery boy who sues Elaine after hitting a car, trying to avoid colliding with her as she is jaywalking, as mentioned in the visa. Usual suspect activities from Elaine. In the tape, when the episode, that's the name of it, I guess, the tape. When George calls a Chinese company to order hair growth cream, George Costanza, he's the fat one.
Yeah.
Ping acts as the interpreter. Very interesting stuff on here.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
Rachel Goldstein, Jerry's most dated girlfriend in the series. Interesting.
Logan, I'm sorry for cutting off
Ricky.
your cars stuff here. I
It's
just
okay.
saw
God, we
Shane
gotta
was
get into
looking-
Ricky here. Ricky's
looking at this.
Ricky's something else. Ricky is the man who takes Frank Costanza's TV guide from
Oh,
Elaine in the
shit.
subway, and later turns it into a bouquet to declare his affection for
Aw.
real alpha male here during the cigar store Indian episode.
That should probably
Briefly
not be called that at this point in time.
That's what it's called. I'm reading it verbatim here. He briefly appears in a later episode, The Pie, where it is revealed he designed a mannequin which
Mhm.
looks like Elaine. That guy sounds like
Maybe he's a stalker.
who's that fucking guy?
The Bjork guy.
No, not the Bjork stuff. Well, kind of like him, probably. Ed Gein. That sounds like something Ed Gein would do, the serial killer. I'm trying to see if they have Soup Nazi on.
The Soup Nazi.
They do. The Soup Nazi, played by Larry
God.
Thomas. Based on a real person, Al Yagane, the Soup Nazi is a soup chef who often denied customers his delicious soup for the slightest misbehavior with the admonition, "No soup for you." The character's name revealed in the finale is Yev Kassem.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. I was really picking through this to find the fucking Soup Nazi.
Oh,
All right,
my gosh.
Yeah, what were you saying about like queer
Nissan,
ratio?
Honda,
Nissan's queer ratio is like
RVC.
90%. They have a bunch of
That was
gays
such
working
a-
for them. Something.
That was such a crazy derail. That was
Yeah, we just kept going.
wow, Shane. Anyway,
Car.
I was talking about my wife's car that has a CVT. So,
Mhm.
it's not like I said. She drives a crossover. Actually, I'm gonna get the exact weight of her car. 2023
Let me
Mercedes
Google search.
specs. Okay, so her car has a curb weight of.
Oh.
Why isn't this popping up? Also, it's saying the MSRP for this was 27,000. That is definitely not what we paid it because her parents are kind of retarded.
Damn. Shane,
Yeah.
why did I start thinking about the Joker beatbox? Why so serious?
Why so serious? What is it? It's
Yeah.
What so serious?
I don't know why, but I started thinking about that when
Can we
Logan
use that
started
as the
searching
background
this
image
up.
for this one? That one Joker image associated with the Joker beatbox.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
have a
talking
feeling
Yeah.
you guys are not very interested in cars.
No, it's fine. You're just searching up stuff. I wanted to bring up
about?
something.
You're looking. Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait for Logan to be done.
Okay. I got curb weight for her car is up to 33 pounds.
She becomes
3,000.
133,000 pounds when mom steps in it.
Oh,
Damn.
which
Got
one,
him.
dude? Which one?
Both.
I got 3 of them now. The gay one?
Whatever one birthed you, whichever one is the most offensive to you, that's the one.
It's actually not the one that birthed me. That would be my my stepmother.
Ooh.
But
Whatever your
fuck
favorite mom is, that's
Fuck
the
you,
one
dude.
that's 100,000
Whatever your
pounds.
favorite mom.
Don't talk
is.
about my favorite mom like that, bro.
That's
Fuck you.
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Anyway, fuck. Shut up. I'm gonna talk about this damn car. So, as a curb weight of 3,000 pounds, okay, she gets at best 28 miles a gallon.
Ooh. Ooh.
My car is a 2025
He's searching it up
Hyundai
again.
Santa
crazy.
Cruz
Dude.
LE.
Maybe Logan
All-wheel
should just be
drive,
our resource guy on the pod. We just
I'll
talk about whatever and
car-
he searches up stuff.
My car is 1,000 pounds heavier,
Oh my god.
and I get up to 32 miles a gallon. Tell me how that fucking makes sense. They're both 4 cylinders. I have a bigger 4-cylinder than she does. Both 4
They're
cylinders.
both 4 cylinders, but
I'm
mine's
heavier.
bigger, actually.
But mine's bigger. That's what they tell me.
Is
mine's
it
bigger,
the pistons?
And my car's heavier. Why am I getting better mileage?
Is it the
because
pistons in the car?
There are 4, cylinders, pistons, same thing. It's not the same thing,
bad.
but you know, they one goes with the other. The one difference, I have an 8-speed transmission. She's got the shit VT. The other bad thing about CVTs is that no matter what company you are, except for Toyota kind of figured out how to make CVTs work.
Mm-hmm.
They destroy themselves. Like there's 2 different kinds. So the way a
Jesus,
CVT works, right, is that
I could hear that from
essentially take 2 cones, okay? Put the cones right next to each other, like one cone is pointing up, one cone is pointing down, and then put a rubber band between them. The cones are spinning, and the rubber band will move between the cones to either increase or decrease the RPMs, right? So some CVTs use a metal belt to do this, which is better, but still not perfect. Others use a rubber belt.
Ew.
Now, when you have a piece of rubber, huh?
Like a metal belt, like a chain.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
So when you have 2 pieces of metal spinning at very high speeds, and a piece of rubber connecting them, you can probably imagine the problems that you'd run into with that.
It generates too much heat.
Hey.
Yeah, and it wears the rubber down
that
super
down,
fucking fast,
like,
and then your
immediately.
whole ass transmission is just cooked.
Hey.
See, I don't know much about cars, but I know quite a bit about furnaces and AC
Yeah.
units, and
Yeah.
that would be a horrible fucking idea because you'd be getting called back to the same place like at least 4 times a fucking year on a rooftop unit if they did some shit like that and all the rubber off. Like
So the way
probably more than
Toyota,
times, honestly.
the way Toyota does theirs, and this, like I said, this fixed a lot of the issues, but not all of them. First gear is pretty rough for like any automatic car. I mean, as it is for anyone who's driven a manual knows first gear is the worst gear.
Oh hell yeah!
So Toyota put a first gear in front of the CVT, so that way when you drive, it goes into first gear, and then after first gear, jumps onto the CVT. So that eliminated a lot of problems, but still, CVTs kind of just suck.
Hey, Logan.
Yes.
You want to know another word for sex? CVT. Cock and vagina torture.
I hate you.
No wonder why you don't like it. Nerd. LL nerd.
We're not friends anymore.
I feel like if you did cock and vagina torture, you'd need like a third party there to like kind of do the torture while you fuck vagina.
Maybe.
Am I wrong?
No, you just wrap that shit in razor wire and you're good. You're both of your.
Oh, you put like the
so
Carrie
bad.
King from Slayer like nail gauntlet on your arm,
gosh.
but
Yeah,
instead
dude.
it's a mini one for your cock, and then you
That's right. That's
do that.
right.
The nail
That's
gauntlet.
right.
The nail gauntlet has like nails poking through on the other side too, so that it hurts your penis too, because it's cock and vagina torture. It's got both have to be getting some bloodletting
Absolutely.
done.
I should
Yes.
not have even brought up this this
This
analysis.
is 100% your fault. So
I'm so sorry.
Dude, you've been
I brought
doing
up
this podcast
CVT.
with me for fucking 64 episodes. I don't know where else you thought I'd take it.
Well, that's where I got it. Was CVT. It says something else. Right as you said the letters the first time, my brain went, wait, that's one letter off from the other thing. Hold on. I can make a joke here.
DBT, cock and ball torture.
Yeah, it's one letter off.
Yes. Anyway. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point I was trying to make with that, which has probably been lost at this point,
Yeah.
was that I think Nissan did CVTs the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And that has resulted in them suffering. And, you know, that's why they're in the predicament they're in now.
Mm-hmm.
So, not to mention the pandemic. More like the planned demic.
Oh,
right,
shit.
boys?
Yeah, you
Am I
are right.
The Wuhan lab.
Yeah, you are right.
They call it the China virus. I agree.
It was planned out by Israel. It's planned out by the deep state in Israel. It always goes back to them.
This dude's over here running rampant with Israel.
I really
theories.
don't like the fact that China.
Israel would never do that. They never do anything evil. It was promised to us 3 quadrillion bajillion years ago.
Hey, speaking of, actually, new topic. Okay, that relates to Israel and history. Y'all hear about the 7-Day War?
Yeah, I have heard about the 7-Day War and the USS Lib. That Israel's
Logan.
fucking.
Logan,
What?
there is a censor button now for that
Wait,
word.
where is it?
Yeah, but if you still say the word, it'll go through. So instead of just saying a soft
No,
day,
it's called.
no,
It's beep in this server. It's beep in this server.
yeah, if you want to.
That's a good bober.
Women.
I'm sure
Well,
our viewers are gonna love that.
Yeah, but whenever
Yeah, no.
whenever you want to say the N word, just press the beep button for me, please.
but I will say that if you just say it, the beep will not mute it. So you have to go like, or like something like that. You know,
okay.
Hey yo, what's up? Fuck. Yo, what's it? Okay, not
Close.
like that.
Close.
If you're gonna do the hard art, we're gonna have to censor that.
Yeah, he's going around
But,
the censor with it too.
No, if you want to do that, no, I'll teach you. I'll teach you how to do it. You just got to go.
Knitter.
There you go. That's fine. That's a little better. Oh gosh. Now we've got him addicted to all the soundboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Logan
use
knows
the
how to
soundboard.
say the N-word now.
No root beer, no fish, no root beer.
This
This
we were
ending
going
of
pretty
this
good. This just
recording
became
is
the
so
worst
funny.
thing we've ever fucking put on the air.
It's just the last like 4 seconds or so of the pod now.
Oh boy.
Thank you guys for watching this week's Northwest Trenches podcast, episode 66. We'll see you guys later.
Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your Easter. Yeah, that's right. Enjoy
Yeah,
Easter.
enjoy for our real viewers. I hope you enjoy Easter. For those who aren't enjoying Easter, you know who you are.
Go boop
You know
yourself.
who you are. Those people don't celebrate Easter.
Why so serious?